Peace and blessings. Namaste. To all light warriors, workers, and everything in between. It is I, Sophie, today, and I just want to share with you a very brief and heartfelt message for all of you out there. Number one, congratulations. Many of you have skipped and jumped timelines, and what's more important is many of you actually leveled up in dimensions too. Yes, I've seen it. And I am so proud of the work that you all have been doing, the work that we've all been doing. And I'm telling you, you are on your way, okay? You're on your way back home. You've put in the work, you've cleared out the karma, and you're constantly moving forward. That is a beautiful thing. And your legacy that you're leaving behind for humanity will be remembered because everything is being stored in the Akashic records. Here is where we rewrite our own history. Here is when we correct everything that we may have done wrong in past cycles. And now is when our new stories are being told. You are the author of your story. Your story is a reflection of you. So make sure that when we read it, that it is powerful, that it is beautiful, that it is transformative. And more importantly, make sure that it represents you. Because it is during this season that villains turn into heroes. But it does come with a warning. This warning is for those light workers and warriors who have integrated with their higher self and is walking in power and knowledge and wisdom and understanding. My warning to you is beware Nakash. Beware the whisperer. Okay? As you have started your journey and you are evolving and coming into yourself and accepting yourself and accepting your connection with Source. Those who do not want to see you successful, who have realized that they cannot stop your momentum, have devised another tactic against you. This one is, if we can't beat them, then join them. And so this tactic is so powerful and yet so subtle that you'll miss it if you're not paying attention. Beware of those who try to pump you up higher, because that's when we become prideful. That's when self-will kicks in, arrogance kicks in, and that's when the Luciferian energy starts to take shape. Do you understand? We have to start and always remember that, yes, we may all have different roles here. And some roles are very unique. And other roles are more important or expansive. But get out the mindsets of these hierarchies of a greater me and a lesser you. The whisperer will convince you that you deserve this, that you deserve that you sit on this platform, that people should be serving you, that people should be worshiping you. And if you're not careful enough and you allow that thought to permeate in your mind space, it corrupts righteousness. And what did we say righteousness was? Right sound reasoning, right logic, right knowing, right information. Okay? The tactic to thrust you or to throw you off your evolutionary path has now been transitioned from tearing you down and telling you that you're nothing too, trying to elevate you way higher. That's happened in the past too. Tuned the thought out, okay? Keep in your mind that you came here as a servant. I don't care what you call yourself. I don't care what these titles are. None of this makes any difference to me. I am still here as a servant, and so are you. And what are we serving? We're serving humanity for its greater good. We're serving the earth and people because we came here to make a change. And the only way that we can make a change is by first changing self and then transforming and becoming the change that we desire. See, I wanted a world where everything and people were balanced and that they could be prosperous and abundant all over the world. So the change that I created for myself was to open up a fair trade store where I represent every single culture as a global anti-poverty movement. So we walk the walk, we talk the talk, but we stay in humility. Beware of the whisperer that make you think that you're so much more important than someone else, that you alone are the only one with the truth, and that people should be at your beck and call. This is not true. We work as a collective. We are a team. And just with any body or machine, there's different parts to complete the whole. But once the whisperer gets in your ear and tells you that you don't need the machine, that you don't need the other members, that you don't need family, and all you need is you, because they're pumping you up with pride and ego. And just because you're doing a good work, that work can quickly become corrupted when the mind, the soul, and the spirit becomes corrupted. You understand? Yes. We're all in this together. No big I's, no little U's. Yes, we have different functions. Yes, some of us may be more aware or more tapped in. Beware of the whisperer. It is sneaky. And before you know it, you will lose sense of self and everything that you've worked for. Be humble. Be a servant. Be your beacon of light. Be joyful, benevolent, altruistic, and always be willing to listen to somebody. As much as I love to talk on YouTube, I have a small circle that I can talk to. And I'm just now coming to the realization that I can't talk to everybody because they will distance themselves from you. So be aware of who you keep around you and who can handle your light, your information, and then speak a lot easier with those who can't. But don't dismiss anyone. You never know. It might be that one little drop of inspiration out of all of the womp that you heard, or that they heard, all of the womp that they heard. Maybe one word sticks out and will cause inner reflection. Beware of the whisperer, please. Okay. It is important for your evolutionary journey. Pride always comes before the fall. Keep yourself humble and do not allow people in your space who will try to push you past who you really are and lie to you and make you feel grandiose. Because the moment grandiosity sits in, next comes failure. That is all I have to say. And I am Sophie, and I love you all. Bye.